Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you a quick run through of my new Amazon Kindle. This is the cheapest Kindle available at $69, and it's actually an upgrade from the old silver Kindle, which was priced at $79. And when you compare the two Kindles, really it's pretty much identical, except maybe this Kindle has 15% faster page turning and a new graphite color. So as you can see, this Kindle is wrapped in its own little compact black frustration-free box where you don't have to pull this little tab to open it. As you can see, I've already unboxed it instead of having to use a knife to cut it open or whatever. Alright, so let's take a look inside this Kindle. So here, as you can see, we have this little tab here that says getting to know your Kindle, basically what the layout of the Kindle, where the various buttons and USB ports and stuff are, along with Kindle license agreement in terms of use. Alright, so let's set that aside. And here we have the Kindle itself, wrapped in this little nice plastic wrapper, along with the Kindle USB cable here. Alright, so let's turn this thing on. Alright, so let's unbox this. Let's unwrap this Kindle. Alright, so as you can see, this Kindle is a pretty compact size. So as you can see, this Kindle is solely based on pressing buttons. There's no touchscreen on it or anything, not like the Kindle Touch or the Kindle Fire. And as you can see, there's also a multitude of buttons. And here we have a row of primary buttons here. So this button is the back button, which basically brings you back. This brings up the virtual keyboard. And this is a 5-way D-pad controller with the middle button being the select button. This brings up a list of options, and this is the home button, which basically brings you back to the home screen. So here we have our old page turner buttons, and as you can tell, this one goes back a page and this one goes forward a page. And also, these two buttons also appear on this side of the Kindle too, so both sides of the Kindle, to accommodate in case you're left-handed. Back button is actually shorter than the forward button. So on the bottom of the Kindle, we have here a USB port, an LED light, and the power button. These two battery connectors for the cases. And as you can tell, the back is of a matte finish, so it's pretty smooth. And turn this Kindle on. Alright, so here's the home screen of the Kindle. And as you can see, we can use a D-pad here to scroll through whatever books we want to read. So let's say I want to read Lord of the Flies. So then we here have this. Basically the pages, different pages we can have, and then using the page turner buttons we can do this. Go back a page. Here, you can tell that there's an obvious difference because this actually seems, as you can see, this actually seems more like paper than. The other great features about the Kindle is that it actually has a dictionary. Where, let's say you want to know what the word shirt means, you would go to shirt and then press the center button for a full definition. Here. Now, this Kindle functions like all the other Kindles, and it also has the ability to make notes, bookmarks, highlights, etc. So here we can change, for example, we can change the font size to say bigger, bigger, and biggest. We can also change the typeface to regular, condensed, and sans serif, or line spacing to medium, small, or large, words per line, and screen rotation. So this thing can also make notes, highlights, etc. And we can do this by adding a bookmark here. And if you add a bookmark here, you'll see that there's a little page turn folded here corner, which basically indicates that there's a bookmark here. And we can also make notes or highlights by pressing the select button and just highlighting what we want. Say that. And then we can just end the highlight there. So if you're simply a prospective Kindle buyer or a bookworm, I would highly recommend you pick this Kindle up, mainly because of its affordable price at $69. However, if you find yourself consistently reading in the dark or at night, I would recommend you pick up the Kindle Paperwhite, which comes out in October, mainly because it has built-in backlight, which is a feature that this Kindle does not have. However, my only gripes with this Kindle are that, one, it's not as fluid as I would have expected it to be. Second, when you're reading a book and you press the page turner buttons, the screen flashes black and goes back to normal, which might be a distracting point to some people. But all in all, if you're an avid Kindle reader or avid ebook reader, this is the best bang for you.